Speaking of gambling this morning, 'tis the season. With the Super Bowl just weeks away, college basketball now in full swing, bets are you or someone you know is thinking about making a wager. A local man has developed a computer program that may improve your odds. Paul Basir launched PredictionMachine.com 4 years ago. He teaches a class at UC and makes sports predictions on about 40 radio stations around the country every week. His Predictalator has built a solid track record of projecting sports winners, and his service now has about 10,000 subscribers. Business Courier reporter Steve Watkins interviewed Paul Basir last year. We thought this was a good time to invite both of them to give us some inside scoop on how this program works. Steve and Paul?
Thanks, Brian, and thanks for being here, Paul.
No problem.
You guys make a ton of predictions throughout the year. How do you do it? What goes into making
Well, we use the technology that he just referred to called the Predictalator that plays on a play-by-play basis every single game, simulating the interactions of all of the players on the field or any of the games that we play in. Also layering in coaching staff's home field advantage, weather, officiating, anything that we can get our hands on in the numbers plays a role in these games to assess just the outcome of any possible outcome occurring, not just who will win, but how often, what teams and players will do in projected box scores, and how likely, even as of right now or before the season, any team is to win the Super Bowl. Unfortunately, we've been pretty successful in these predictions that we've done, especially this time of year in the NFL specifically, where we have a full season's worth of data and motivations at its highest.
Great. Well, it sounds like there's a lot that goes into it, obviously. Now, later today, we've got a couple of games, including the first one on Channel 12 here later. Now, you and I are from Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Our team is out. The Bengals are out, but there's still a lot of interest. So the Patriots go to Denver. Brady and Manning is a big story there. How does the Predictalator see that one?
I think the public views it as a very classic matchup and potentially a close game and a shootout, but we see it actually as a decisive victory for the home team. Denver wins by an average score of 31-23 in our numbers, and 68% of the time, not just on the strength of one of the best passing offenses of all time, but also one of the better run defenses in the league that I think will be able to keep that Patriots run attack in check.
Great. And the other game, quickly, San Francisco and Seattle, how do you see that one?
Yeah, a little closer. 24-19 is our predicted score. They're two very similar teams in terms of their overall strengths and weaknesses, but Seattle wins basically because they have the best home field advantage in the NFL.
Okay, that makes sense too. And then what about college basketball is a huge thing here. UC and Xavier both are hot. How do you see that the rest of the season playing out for them?
Quickly, we've got Xavier winning on Monday, tomorrow, at 75-68 over DePaul, and overall finishing the year at 22-9, third in the Big East, and likely then in that position being 28th in our power rankings right now, finishing around a 7 or 8 seed. For Cincinnati, they're even in a better position right now because we have them winning the AAC. 25-6 is their final projected record. We've got them as the 18th best team in the country, but if they win both the regular season and the postseason, I think that could be a 3 seed for Cincinnati.
Sounds great. Well, thanks. There you have it. Now we'll see how things pan out.